booze, get ready, the beer.
It's already recording. Testing.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Just
It's gonna feel so weird looking over there and not at the fucking camera.
Yeah, camera's right there.
Yeah, I know. It's just I'm saying it's gonna be weird looking at that one, not the one over there.
All right, Tom.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a very, very delayed episode of the TomTalks podcast. I lost power this week. It was fucking awful. And I know I've wanted to do some like movie reviews, but I don't know. I just was too lazy and not wanting to do them. But
And you lost power.
Yeah, and I lost power too. So we have a special edition NFL prediction episode with two great guests, Matty B.
What's up?
And then his roommate, our friend, Kyle.
That'll be me.
So
just here for the commentary.
he's here just chilling.
Sitting in the chair.
He's just sitting in the chair. He's just hanging out.
All right, Tom. Do you want to start us off? What do you want to talk about first?
Let's do record. Let's do record predictions, and we'll start for the NFC West, and then go 4 from there. I think the NFC West is the best division of football.
Okay, NFC West. That's going to be our San Fran Chargers.
No.
Oh, San Fran.
Seattle, L.A., Arizona.
Yeah. Oh,
L.A. Rams, Arizona.
Let's go in
Cardinals.
AFC for a second.
That's fine. NFC West.
Yeah, NFC.
I think Rams win it 12-5. Matt Stafford's a big upgrade from Jared Goff.
Dude, I've been saying that. Like, that's how I drafted Robert Woods 4th. Like, everyone's like, oh, he's old. That was a terrible pick. And I'm like, he's got Matthew Stafford. Like, I don't know how many quarterbacks get such great recognition from Aaron Rodgers, right? Like,
yeah.
He's a great quarterback, and now he actually has a system of weapons.
Yeah, Detroit's just been a bad place for him. They've really never helped him out. They've never had a great front office. As long as we've been alive.
What's his name? Johnson, right? But
yeah.
Was that Matt Stafford back in the Megatron days?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, outside of that, but...
Other than Calvin Johnson, he's really had, like, nothing, but... And then Ndamukong Suh. Those are the only two other great players they've had.
Yeah, and Ndamukong Suh's defense.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah. 12 Rams win the division 12-5. I think Seattle comes up close, 11-6. 49ers 10-7. I think they bounce back. And I think Trey Lance actually gets the chance to play in eventually. I don't know when, but I think he will jump in.
I think that's definitely going to happen, but it's not going to be soon. So people drafting Trey Lance, maybe don't draft him as your starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Because I think they're going to give Jimmy G every chance and then some to really show that he's worth that spot.
Absolutely.
So, this could almost even be a mix of fantasy advice, too.
Right.
We're still in that fantasy region.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Thursday's the first I'm drafting tonight.
Dude, I'm excited for Thursday. But yeah, and then Cardinals finished last at 9-8, I think. But I think Murray makes that same jump that Josh Allen made from
Murray's insane.
year 2 to year 3, where he's damn near in the MVP conversation.
I think Murray was great last year.
He was.
I mean, just going off of fantasy, I had him, and the dude just consistently scored for me. Like, great guy for fantasy. A little short, but throws the ball well. Where's David when I can make the short jokes?
Yeah, right. And then, all right, so that's the West side. NFC South, I think the Bucs run away the division easily. They brought everybody back.
Yeah, they didn't lose a single person.
They just re-signed everybody for another year. They're going to run it back.
Yeah.
Where'd the money come from?
Exactly. Where did that money come from?
All these deferred contracts.
I mean, Howie does it all the time. That's the only reason Howie's worth a cent to us, right?
Well, at some point, you're going to pay the piper, right?
Yeah.
So it has to catch up.
I think it's all... a big part of it is delaying it, and when you know you're in a win-now position.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not like, it's going to hurt them any... They have to pay the same amount of money, just deferring it helps.
Yep.
Yeah.
On the accounting side, which I would love to see that, right? Like, how cool would it be to be able to take a look at how they do all that?
You could probably get into the Green Bay Packers books, right? That's got to be public.
I think
they're a public company.
Well,
they are.
I all I know is that all the fans own a piece, right?
Yeah. And that's why we get an insight into that, right?
Which is
everyone mimics the assumptions the Green Bay Packers make because we get to see their data, people that applied all the other teams to like see how much money they're making and what how
That's
they're
fine.
allocating and stuff like that.
See, I think the financials are interesting because I mean, Matt's our accountant here. He knows more about the money than we do.
But that's why like I have such an interest. I mean, I know you're not really on the finance side of it, but like me and Kyle both work in sort of finance industries, and I think Kyle. I mean, you can also definitely appreciate it as a football fan, but I would give my left nut to work in this like a head finance position at any team, and have some sort of just be like, okay, wow, this is insane. And because I really don't know how, like, there has to be a lot of drawbacks with the league contracts, but I don't really know what they are.
Yeah, I don't have a single clue how like the contracts.
I know how it helps now.
Yeah,
exactly. Putting it off later, but eventually you got to pay the piper, like Kyle said.
It's got. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that at some point it's going to blow up in someone's face.
Yeah,
and you'll see it, and then the CBA will get involved, and they'll not want those anymore or whatever.
Well, I mean, the CBA probably doesn't like it already.
Yeah,
I mean, they already agreed to a deal. It's going to be like another 10 years to like renegotiate or whatever.
But I mean, I think you saw a little bit of that with the Eagles these past few seasons. We've been struggling with cap space because there were a few years there where we were delaying so much shit, and then we paid Carson out of the ass.
Yep.
And no matter what you say, getting Carson off those books, no matter how many years we had to pay for him.
I think it's just this year. I don't know, but for certain. But yeah. So anyway, the rest of the division. I think the Saints do a lot better than people expect. I think they're going to go 9-8.
What do you think about Jameis?
He looked really good. And the one is especially against the Jags, he looked really good. I think he won the starting job. I think he's going to ball out this year.
You think he's going to have any problems with accuracy?
He had that correctional surgery. I don't think he's going to have any problems with that.
All I'm saying is his last season starting, he was 30 touchdowns, 30 picks, right?
That was the year before.
30 for 30.
2019, maybe. Yeah, he was 30 for 30.
I knew it was some year. But yeah, because last year he wasn't starting. But the year prior, last starting year. Which... That's an insane stat. That's such a cool stat to have.
It is.
Not one to be proud of, but that's really cool.
That is pretty fucking cool.
I would have thrown an extra pick. 3 more picks and touchdowns. Like at that point, right?
And I think the Panthers are finished third. I don't think they're going to be a very particularly great team, but I think they're a team to watch. They're
Sam Bradford.
No, that's not Sam Bradford. So Sam Darnold. I'm thinking.
Oh my God.
That's
Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford. That's been a while.
I think he's going to do great in that offense. I think they got a lot of offensive weapons, even though their defense is going to suck. I just think they're going to be in a lot of games. Here's a little fun fact: they were 0-7 in games that were close to less than a touchdown. So if they win like a couple of those games, they could be like a sneaky playoff team.
Get better at that red zone defense, offense.
Both sides. Because I don't know if you saw this, but Teddy Bridgewater did an interview with some network. I don't remember which network, but he said like they never practiced the red zone offense, which I found wild to believe because I find that's
arguably the most important.
Yeah, I find that there's probably some time in practice. You spend like an hour or whatever, 2. I don't know how like the practice schedule works, but like I imagine you spend like each amount of time, like certain scenarios, like 3rd and longs, 2-minute drills, 3rd and end zones, whatever, like, 3rd and goal, whatever. But, like, yeah. I just find it, like, wild to believe that they never really practiced that.
It comes down to bad coaching. Like, you can't blame anything other than a terrible coaching staff.
Yeah.
Come on, Matt.
I have to imagine some, like, assistants, like, I see we haven't fit any time in for red zone drills. Oh, don't worry. Everybody knows how to score a touchdown.
Man, we'll be fine.
We got it. The adrenaline will be pumping. They got it.
Red zone defense, red zone offense, same as high school. Don't worry.
Plus, CMC.
Been doing it for years.
CMC was injured a lot last year, and I think he's supposedly 100% healthy.
Would you draft CMC first overall right now?
No, not first overall right now.
Really?
Honestly, I would choose Derrick Henry first overall.
Derrick Henry's he's a tier 1. That's how I like to list running backs. And everybody, they're both tier 1s.
Oh yeah.
But something about CMC, like, wasn't this his like first really bad injury?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he was dealing with 2. I think he was a shoulder and then like something else on the leg. I
Yeah.
think. What was it? An ankle?
Yeah, something along those lines, I think. But it had him silent outside of 2 games.
Yeah.
And I had him in our league.
The 1 year, yeah.
And it sucked. But
Had to be terrible, dude.
But he scores 40 points a game when he's in.
I know, dude.
Like,
he does everything.
I've seen
catch.
people score less in a whole game with a whole team than CMC scores. Like, and it's pretty hard to do that. Score less than 40. But
I love to see him. I love to see him
But
healthy.
fantasy, it might. I don't know. Kyle, what do you think? Fantasy, you picking him first overall?
No,
No, who you picking first overall?
I'm not playing fantasy.
You're not playing.
I'm taking the year off from fantasy this year, so
I guess if I had first overall, Derrick Henry's a really good choice. I don't know. I think I might gamble with CMC.
that's
I
interesting.
think I gotta.
Yeah. I mean, I respect the choice.
I'm
but
a gambler at heart.
I
love him.
respect the choice, but I don't think he will. I don't think it'd be smart to pick him first, but
All right, that's
definitely
fair.
like 2 or 3.
That's fair. That's fair.
And then last place Falcons. I don't think they're gonna be any good this year like they were last year.
Just hoping Mike Davis gets a lot of touches.
And Kyle
Fantasy.
Kyle Pitts, he's someone to watch.
Yeah, I don't know how well he'll do, but I imagine he's probably really going to fit well in that post Julio structure. Like, almost function more as a wide receiver since they've been using Julio, who's almost a tight end with size and you know all those. I mean, really, what's the difference outside of size?
Yeah,
between
we'll
tight
get
end and wide receiver?
we'll get to Julio soon. We'll talk about that wild man soon.
Yeah.
So the North, Packers. I think they win their division easily again, 12-5. But the Bears, I think they're a team to watch out for again. 8-9, but like with Andy Dalton's, I know they said they're really strict on him starting the year, but I think Justin Fields will come in and just light it up.
I think
How do you
Justin
not?
Fields. Yeah, it's another one. He's definitely going to start. They're giving Andy a shot
Yeah.
because he's been a starting quarterback in the NFL
Yeah.
for a while now.
Yeah.
But I think it's a Trey Lance thing, probably week 7, 8.
Who knows?
Like,
Yeah. Maybe even earlier.
I think it depends on how the season goes, right?
Yeah. If they start 0-4, I think they're taking him out and putting Justin Fields in week 5.
Maybe, yeah. But if they start winning games with Andy, he might not see it any time this year
Yeah.
outside of like
Because
17.
Bears gave up a lot for Justin Fields. They need to see him play.
Yeah.
At least a little bit this year.
Well, redshirting never hurts anybody's career.
No, that's true. No,
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers sat
Aaron
for 3.
Rodgers.
He sat for like what 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
and that is true. But I just feel like
Granted, that was behind Brett Favre and not Andy Dalton, but
yeah,
Yeah.
Vikings 7-10. I don't think they've gotten any better or any worse.
Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, you think only 7-10?
Yeah,
Kirk Cousins isn't bad.
but he's not terrible. But like I think he's like I would say he's top 20, but he's nothing impressive.
Yeah, but he's average. He's like a Ryan Tannehill. Like I feel like you put some weapons
You
in front of him, he's gonna perform.
you gotta put people around him though.
Yeah, I mean,
And he's got people
he's no
around
Kyler
him.
Murray. He's no any of these greats, but I want to say Kyler Murray's great, but Pat Mahomes, like, and he's not a playmaker, but
Yeah,
throws the ball.
he knows how to throw
does.
a football. Yeah,
He does the job well.
Yeah.
It's a hard enough job to get in there already. So the
Yeah.
fact that he's holding it
And
is
then-
something.
as much as I love the Lions coach, what's his name, Dan Campbell. That's what it is.
Dan Campbell. Yeah.
ACDC.
MCDC. Fucking, I love
What's
his. The Pat McAfee show has a nickname for it. It's like Motor City Dan Campbell.
Oh, okay. I don't watch.
I love his energy. Like remember that his opening press conference. I don't know if you've seen it, but he's like, "We're gonna like bite their kneecaps if they knock us down. We're gonna get a back up and like smack them again or whatever."
Yeah.
He was like biting kneecaps or something.
Some-
like, they knock
along
us
the-
down. We're gonna bite their kneecaps on the way up or something like.
Something nutty like that.
Well, if you
It's like something like Steve Austin would say.
yeah.
So fucking funny.
If you talk about like coaches and shit, the Giants coach, you got to give him a little bit of respect. He made a guy retire this year.
He did.
He made a guy retire. He ran them too hard.
Yeah.
Do too many laps. Making millions of dollars. You can't run a few more laps.
Yeah, nah.
Dude, he made some guy retire. That's hysterical.
He said, "Yeah,
That's-
nah, I'm good."
I respect that, but you're making millions of dollars.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, you don't be a pussy. And I love the Giants head coach that much more because he was like, fuck him.
Yeah.
You can't run laps?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
right.
the interesting part because there's stuff that's come out about down in Jacksonville about how he's running it like a college practice, and it's like these are professional athletes. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta watch it a little bit. Like you've got veteran players who probably know just as much as you.
Yeah.
Like, and they don't tolerate.
Well,
that
you
kind
know,
of shit.
well, what's the guy's name?
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer.
Meyer.
He always done his college.
Yeah, and I mean, some of them make the adjustment, some of them don't.
Well, I mean, yeah, we'll get to
Chip Kelly, he's back coaching college.
Well, I think that's the big reason why the Bama coach hasn't made the step up to the NFL.
Didn't he come up and then he went back?
Yeah, I think he went immediately back.
Yeah, he went back immediately. Yeah.
Because I don't think he played or even coached this season. Or,
Oh, really?
I think it was. Didn't he stop before? Like,
No, you're thinking of somebody else. I don't
Okay.
remember the name off the top of his head, but
did he actually play a season? Or
Nick
coach a
Saban
season?
actually he coached a few seasons down in Miami.
Okay.
He didn't do terribly, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get to the we'll talk about the Jags a little bit later, but
Yeah. Keep
now our division, the NFC East.
It's going to be competitive this year. We're always a competitive. Last year was such a crazy year.
The past few years we've been injury ridden. If you don't know, we're Eagles fans, all of us.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Not in this house.
America's team.
Get the fuck out.
America's team.
Get the fuck out.
I love that they just say that. Like,
Jerry Jones, man.
Get the fuck
you can't
out.
just decide you're America's team.
Leave your own house.
I don't think you can just decide you're America's team.
They did that back in the 70s.
We were the fucking nation's capital of the 13 colonies.
We were.
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck off.
The bird of freedom is our mascot.
Here's I actually found out as like an interesting story. Apparently, I don't remember. I don't remember. It's like I guess a station or whatever. Like it was like Fox or whatever back in the day. They offered the title of America's team to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Again, why?
But they were. I don't because they were great back in the 70s. They were like that was
okay. Just because you're great doesn't mean you're America's team.
I'm just saying the story. I think they were offered that. They were like, no, we're the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then.
We don't want to be America's team.
Yeah, we don't want to be America's
team.
We're the Pittsburgh Steelers or whatever, something along those lines. And then apparently they approached Dallas for this. It's like, oh yeah, we'll gladly take America's team. 'Cause, apparently Roger Staubach and Tom Landry, they were both served in the Navy for our country.
Okay.
So that was probably why they took that and ran with it. So
it's still the dumbest. It's such a unrecognized. I'm gonna give myself an award. I am America's best accountant.
And
you heard it here.
Hey,
you heard it here. I'm America's accountant.
And I'm America's greatest welder.
Yeah. So if you want to hire the America's greatest welder or America's best accountant, just reach out.
Yeah, just reach out.
But since we're just giving awards out that mean nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
So anyway,
we love the Cowboys here.
It's a great marketing.
It is.
It's a fucking. If you fall for that, you're a fucking idiot.
You're a stooge.
Well, fucking, it's just an America sport.
Yeah.
It really is an American sport, but.
Yeah, they have a few teams in England, I believe.
Canada has the league. I know Canada has their own league.
CL or CFL. Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, back to these predictions.
Yep.
Honestly, I think Washington wins it again. They will be the first team to go back to back since we did it in 03-04.
Insane defense.
Great.
Insane defense.
Their defense is fantastic, but even though I think they'll win more games than Ryan Fitzpatrick does.
See, I think
and he's like the one thing you really can't trust.
That's the problem. Just because I think their really only talent lies on the defensive side of the ball.
They got some talent on the offense.
Yeah, of course, Scary Terry, baby. But
and they're running.
Gibson,
Yeah, they're running back. Yeah.
The problem is I don't trust Fitzpatrick.
I don't trust him either.
It's magic. Poof, in and out.
He'll be great 2 weeks, and then he'll be shit for the 3 weeks.
As much as I fucking hate them, and I think they're a shitty team, as long as Dak stays healthy, I think Cowboys win the division. As much as that just gut wrenching.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see. I understand, but since his shoulder injury, they say he's gonna be lingering, so that's why I think it'll only be 7.
We'll see. I think it'll depend on how many games he's out.
Yeah,
if he's out 0, Cowboys got it.
Yeah, I mean, he might be out a few. I don't know, but I still have him second. I have him second place, 7-10.
Who's last?
I have the Giants last.
Interesting.
I don't know. I just don't buy in Joe Judge. I don't buy in Daniel Jones. They have They have great weapons. They signed that Kenny Galladay, who I really liked. But their offensive line is ass. Their defense is okay.
The defense is decent.
Decent defense, but like, do you really trust Daniel Jones?
No, not at all.
Exactly.
The dude's quick though.
I'll give him that.
23 miles per hour.
I'll give him that. He's pretty fucking quick. And honestly, I think our team, I had us like originally like 5 wins, but I think we'll one more, 6 and 11. For a first year, Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts fully starting.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope we win more than that.
I hope so too. Listen, here's what I think. The first 6 weeks are gonna be fucking rough.
Yeah.
Because we faced like a lot. We faced both the teams that were in the Super Bowl. We faced Dallas in Dallas, so that's probably gonna be a loss there.
Yeah.
I think the only 2 teams that we beat are Atlanta and Carolina.
That's fair.
And honestly, after those first 6 weeks, I think every other game is a fucking toss up.
Yeah.
It could go either way. So I'm saying just 6, just as like a starting basis, but I hope I'm wrong and we win
it's a very
somehow
fair.
win like 10.
Yeah, no, we won't win 10.
It's just somehow like some miracle, Washington, Dallas, and New York, they all get hit with the injury bug. Like we have been like the last 3 years.
The best bet is our own fucking
medical staff,
our own division.
Yeah,
winning games, but even then, that's only 6 games.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just, I'm cautiously optimistic.
Devonta?
I think he wins Rookie of the Year. Spoiler.
It's always so hard for a wide receiver.
No, it is, but he has to be like Randy Moss and score like 20 touchdowns in 1 year. But
I mean, even Justin Jefferson didn't win, and in my opinion, I think he deserved it. Right? Who won last year?
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
He broke every rookie record.
He didn't break it.
Yes, he did.
What record did he break?
The touchdown record. He scored 31.
Did he?
Passing yards. I think completion percentage. So that man was on fire last year.
All right.
I love Justin Herbert, but yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Wide receivers aren't going to win it. Like, yeah, obviously that's. I didn't realize he won, beat all those records, but you're going to have one of these starting rookie quarterbacks that are going to just have more playing time.
They probably will.
And like Devonta, no matter how good he is.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, but I think he'll win it. But we'll talk about those awards later. But let's move on to the AFC West. Chiefs obviously win it.
Yeah. Competition with the Chargers, right? Chargers are AFC West.
Yeah, Chargers are in the AFC West, but I don't think they'll be. I don't think they're there yet. Even though their offensive line's improved a lot. The only thing I would say is like the Chiefs might struggle early because they have a whole new offensive line.
Do they?
Yes, they've replaced basically every starter. Both tackles, both guards. They got the Ravens original right tackle who played left tackle all of last year.
Okay.
They got Joe Tooney. They signed free agency. They drafted Creed Humphrey from Oklahoma. Who's solid. They got Kyle Long out of retirement. He signed.
No way.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, Kyle Long unretired and he signed with the Chiefs for a year.
Oh shit.
And I don't remember who their right tackle is.
Kyle Long came out. How old is he now? 36?
No, I think he's like only 31 or something.
Oh shit.
Or 32 maybe. I don't
know. How early did he retire?
Only like I think after 2019.
Really?
So he only retired for like a year.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's awesome.
I know, dude.
I thought he was much older than that, but
no.
Hey, good for you, dude.
Yeah, I think Chargers get second place easily, because I think the Raiders and Broncos they're both bad teams. They both got worse off the season.
The Broncos have no answer at quarterback.
They don't.
Nothing.
Bridgewater's not the answer. Drew Lock is a fucking bust.
Granted, I think Patrick Surtain's going to be a really good quarterback for them, but they probably should have drafted somebody else.
Yeah, he's one of my runner-ups for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
All right. We can come back to it when we do, but...
And now the AFC South. Titans, do you think they're going to win?
They have Julio Jones.
That's why I think their offense is going to be too fucking powerful to stop.
They got A.J. Brown, Derrick Henry, Julio Jones. They don't have Corey Davis anymore. He's on the Jets. And Ryan Tannehill,
Tannehill's a solid quarterback.
I think he's a good quarterback. He's not amazing.
No, he's not amazing. No, he's like...
But he doesn't need to be. He's got Julio Jones
He's
and
like
A.J. Brown.
either he's like number 10, like he's low top 10 or like right outside that top 10, I think.
Yeah, I think right outside probably is a good fit for him.
Yeah.
I think he's like a Kirk Cousins.
He doesn't need to be.
quarterback.
He doesn't need to be like elite, but he's got all the weapons around him. He can. They do great with that play action offense.
It's going to be really interesting to see. I think Titans definitely have a shot. Who else? So this is the AFC
South.
South.
So the Colts, I think they get second place.
Titans, Colts. Who else is in
Jags
this?
and Texans.
Oh, they're both going to be terrible. Trevor Lawrence hasn't had a loss his entire football career. Welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Welcome to the NFL, Trevor Lawrence. You're going to do terrible. I'm
You're
sorry.
going to about have 17 of those this year, buddy.
I don't think. I think they'll. Honestly, I think they'll surprise people. I think he'll have like a solid 5 wins to start off.
I mean,
We'll see.
We'll see.
Exactly. We don't know. I don't know.
Or his ego a little less. But
Oh, absolutely. That's what the NFL does. It humbles people.
yeah.
Joe Burrow got humbled after he got his knee torn.
Yeah, and I still love that they didn't draft Penei Sewell.
Yeah, the tackle in Detroit.
It's like, all right. Joe Burrow goes back, throws it up to Jamar Chase, and Joe Burrow's dad.
Again.
But Jamar caught it.
Hey! And I think the Texans are going to be worse than the Jags. Just the whole Deshaun Watson fiasco going on.
No, he's not going to play.
He's not. Either he's not going to play because he doesn't want to play for the Texans, or the legal-wise, he might be suspended. No one really knows what's going on with that, which is surprising to me.
I don't think outside, if legally he can play, let's say legally he can play, and the Texans want him to play, I think he will choose not to play. I think he wants to leave.
He definitely does. He definitely wants out for whatever reason.
Well, the Texans organization sucks.
Yes, that is true.
You know? You guys got internal problems. Fix yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I agree.
And they refused to trade him.
I know.
He wants out.
Well, they have.
They should have traded him. They should have.
People have inquired though.
I know they should have traded him like right in the beginning. Like Miami. Like I think supposedly Miami is still very interested in him.
Mm-hmm. And people say that we're always going to be interested.
I know.
So people keep saying it. I don't like it.
No, I don't want.
Give Jalen Hurts a fucking shot.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's Philly. We write them off before they even get a chance.
I know. I definitely want Hurts a chance before. Even though Deshaun Watson's a top 5 quarterback easily, but
yeah. But you know he's also
yes,
accused
sexual assault and trafficker apparently.
Trafficker.
Yes, that.
How did he get that?
That was recent. That's something that's come up recently.
Like sex trafficking or drug trafficking?
Sex trafficking.
Oh,
like
what did he do?
Because apparently he ordered a Uber from like one state to another, and apparently that's still classified as sex
I knew it was going to be some
trafficking.
bullshit law, like they're going to try to pin him for everything.
Yeah.
Where I'm not saying he didn't do any of this.
Yeah, we're not.
But when you hear sex trafficking, I hear cargo ships. There's like 20 girls in a fucking cargo bin, and you're taking them from fucking America to fucking Middle East
or some shit like that. Yeah, like
okay. He probably
that's what the
a prostitute or something to another state.
That seems a little iffy, but you know, we're just saying what's out there. Yeah. That's all.
Yeah,
we're not saying he did it. We're not saying he didn't do it. So that.
Well, let you know when we have the scoop. Clear. We'll know first.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna know.
TomTalks, it gets all the news first.
I do. Yeah, check my sources. Yeah,
we just delay it.
Exactly. Now the AFC North was This is an interesting division, I think.
Yeah.
I think the Brownies win it this year.
I think they're a really good team.
They are very good.
I don't think the Bengals have a shot.
No, obviously, Bengals. I think they're trash.
The Steelers. I think it's
Big Ben. It might be Big Ben's last year in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, talking about fucking rapists.
True.
But he's a Lord's man now.
Yeah. Change the number.
Change the number, yeah.
He Kobe Bryant the system.
Oh, right. God.
Was it too soon? Do we all forget?
But
I love Kobe.
But can we all acknowledge the fact
that we forgot that man changed his number and we were like, huh? Blind mice over here.
Man.
I mean, he's awesome. I love him. Very sad.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Kobe.
He's very sad, but yeah.
The facts are the facts.
Yeah.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
Exactly.
You don't think the Ravens?
They're a close second. I just think the Browns edge them out slightly.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it'll come up to those.
As
two.
much as Lamar Jackson didn't have a great year, he had an okay year compared to his MVP year the year before in 2019.
It's tough for those.
No, it is. No.
Really quick running or mobile quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
To stay Michael Vick's probably the poster child for it. I can't name another mobile quarterback that was ever nearly as successful as Michael Vick.
Randall Cunningham was pretty successful for those.
But you can't throw Randall Cunningham in the same conversation as Mike Vick.
That is true.
You know, I'm not talking shit.
Yeah.
Just saying. It's not easy. The league doesn't make it easy, right?
That's fair. Yeah.
But so I hope the best for Lamar, but I wouldn't necessarily draft him.
I think if it was like a fourth or fifth round for fantasy, I would take him.
Well, fourth and fifth rounds when you get fourth's early for a quarterback. Fifth and sixth where you're going to start picking your quarterbacks. Fourth is like, this is a Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes. Really, sixth is where you're going to get your normal quarterbacks. And fifth, if you want a top tier Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. But I would still stick with the sixth round.
Yeah,
typically.
Definitely. Yeah, usually because you
get a Ryan Tannehill.
Usually want your first 5 rounds to be all running backs and receivers because that's where they get most of the time you get more points.
If you can get Kyler Murray outside, if you can get Kyler Murray in the 5th or 6th round, pick him. I think Kyler Murray is going to be insane.
Or as Aqib Talib calls him, calamari.
Calamari.
It's fucking hilarious. When we played against him last year, that's all he said. He called him calamari.
Calamari. My God.
I loved it.
I love Aqib Talib as a commentator.
He's great. He needs
stay out of that.
No, he needs to stay in it.
Yeah, it makes it interesting.
Absolutely. And now, last but not least, I think another interesting division is the AFC East. I think the Bills win it, obviously.
Yeah, clearly.
I think they've gotten better.
Mac Jones. What do we think about Mac Jones?
I think Mac Jones is my runner-up for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I think everyone's making jokes about Mac Jones, like he's not going to be great. I think Mac Jones is going to be scary.
He is. Because Bill Belichick wouldn't bet on him if he wasn't.
He landed in the perfect spot. That's the thing.
Yeah.
As a rookie quarterback, as a veteran, you don't want to go to the Patriots. But as a rookie, you need to go to the Patriots.
Rookie, white, out of shape quarterback. Where have we heard this before?
Only by
Bill Belichick has a type.
The anomaly.
Oh my God!
Only the anomaly known as Tom Brady.
Dude, you're not gonna. I think you're silly if what you said. You think Bill Belichick's not gonna or put his faith in somebody that's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, he was solid in college, but but I think the Dolphins slightly do better. I believe in Tua. I'm a Tua guy. I want to believe in him.
Yeah.
I think the Dolphins are still more.
Don't draft him.
Yeah, don't draft him for fantasy, but I think he'll be a solid, just a solid quarterback. But I think the defense is still very solid. Special teams is very solid. I like Jalen Waddle a lot from Alabama.
I think they drafted. Jalen Waddle getting picked before Devonta is the dumbest move any team's made. I think Jalen Waddle is good, but he's overhyped. He got really overhyped at the end of the draft before the draft, right? Like these last few days. I think he's going to be a good receiver. I don't think he's going to be anything crazy. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure he's going to play well in that system. I think he's going to be another good weapon, but I don't think he's better than Devonta.
I don't think so either.
So, yeah, Bills.
Yeah, and then obviously poor Jets are going to be dead last.
Fuck him.
Exactly, fuck them.
Fuck him.
The irrelevant New York team.
Yeah, well, there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's go to Super Bowl picks. Who we getting in the Super Bowl?
I'd love to see the Packers in it.
I'd love to see the Packers.
Rodgers winning another Super Bowl.
The problem is I don't think Tom's not going to go back to the Super Bowl.
I know.
I think both teams run it back. I think it's a Bucs-Chiefs rematch.
I could see it. Like, thinking about it, I don't know who else is going to do it.
It's hard to beat those 2 teams because they don't really have a lot of weaknesses.
Yeah.
And even the Packers don't have a weak. Well, their corners, defensive backfields are a weakness, and the Bills' weakness is they don't have a running game.
Yeah. Exactly.
Other than Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a solid. I don't like the running back. I don't like Singletary. I don't like
Zach Moss. I don't. Zach Moss is a solid RB3, RB2, but yeah,
He's not going to carry that team.
he's not your RB1, guys. Stay away from Zach Moss.
Yeah, I tried to draft him last year. He did not do well for me.
Yeah.
Or was it Singletary? One of those two.
Singletary.
Yeah,
you probably drafted.
I had Singletary. That's who I had. I don't like either.
Zach Moss took all the carries from him.
Yeah,
and Zach Moss did all right.
Dickhead,
but definitely not an RB1. Yeah, dickhead.
Fucking dickhead.
Yeah, I've thought about this. I don't know who else I'm gonna pick. I don't know who else is
Just
being
be another team that comes out of nowhere where they just really gel together.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's
Honestly,
awesome.
one hit wonder kind of season.
Yeah.
And
It's happened before, but
Yeah.
who would that? That's the question. Is who would that team be? Would it be San Francisco?
No.
No, you don't think so? Getting everybody back, just like
The problem with San Francisco is their quarterback back is shot, and what's their what's their weapons?
Debo Samuel.
I don't think him being wide receiver 1.
George Kittle
is
still fantastic.
The best thing they have on that team.
That's true.
Offensively.
Offensively, yeah, I agree.
So I don't think San Fran really has a shot in hell of the Super Bowl.
I mean, the offensive system still works solidly. Kyle Shanahan still has a great system. He can make any running back just be phenomenal.
Yeah, but I mean, Raheem Mostert's not bad.
Yeah.
But they're plagued with injuries.
True.
You know, like last year, it was every other week. Go get a San Fran running back. Like, pick him up off waivers.
I think the only other team that really has a chance to beat the Bucs is the LA Rams.
I'll change my answer. I forgot about the Rams. Matt Stafford. That team's insanely scary. I'm going to pick...
Talent-wise, they are.
Yeah. I'll pick... Pat Mahomes against Matt Stafford.
All right, Chiefs and Rams. That'd be a solid Super Bowl. I like to see that.
Yeah. But most likely it's probably going to be a run back, in my opinion. I think statistically wise. But, all right, you want to do awards?
Yeah, let's do awards now. MVP, who do you got?
I don't know. That's tough.
All right,
Give me a second.
Yeah, fine. I'm going to say Josh Allen wins it this year. I think he just balls the fuck out. Even though Aaron Rodgers won it last year and Mahomes was in the running, I just think Allen will win it this year.
I'll tell you this. I think Russell Wilson will deserve it, but won't win it. Almost every other year.
Oh yeah, he really does. First half of the year last year, he was dominant. He was in front of MVP ring, and then all of a sudden, he has his little dive. That's the problem. He had a couple shitty games.
Shitty. You know what I mean?
Quote unquote. Yeah.
They're still really good games. They're just.
I mean,
it hurts his.
The Rams game in LA last year hurt him. The game against the Giants, he was pretty bad, statistically wise.
But. Yeah. So it's a really good question. I don't know. Pat Mahomes could get it.
Yeah, he could win it again.
Yeah, I'll say probably Pat Mahomes. I'm hoping. I drafted him.
Who do you think, Kyle?
Got no skin in the game.
You got no skin in the game?
No skin in the game.
That's fine.
So, rookie.
Let's go rookies. Offensive rookie, I think Devontae Smith. I think he wins it.
No way. I think Mac Jones comes out of nowhere. Wins Rookie of the Year. Easy. Yeah. Starter week 1. There's no way Mac Jones doesn't get it. Put money down right now. Incredible odds.
He's my second option, but I'm just gonna gamble with Devontae.
I'm telling wide receivers just don't get it.
I know they don't. I'm just hoping.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then defensive, I think Micah Parsons for the Cowboys, unfortunately.
That's not a bad one.
I
really think Surtain, just because what he showed in preseason looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, I love Surtain. I was hoping we'd pick him.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been upset with him.
Yeah.
At all.
But, yeah. He's my number 2 defensive.
Yeah, I'll go Surtain, though.
Okay, that's fine, yeah. And then offensive player of the year. Offensive, then defensive player of the year. Who are you thinking? Do you have any thoughts?
Defense of the year, player of the year, Aaron Donald.
For the 4th time.
I think so.
No, he robbed that award from T.J. Watt last year. I think T.J. Watt gets his revenge.
I don't think T.J. Watt can do what he did last. I'm not saying T.J. Watt didn't deserve it. I don't think he can repeat that season.
I think he's going to.
You think?
I think so. He led the league in sacks, started all the games. Actually, he didn't start the last game of the year, but he got more sacks than Aaron Donald, more tackles. He was fucking robbed.
Yeah. I agree.
And then offense, I think Derrick Henry runs it back. I think he gets it again. Either that or, you know what, I'm going to say Nick Chubb as a runner-up.
Nick Chubb will be scary. Another tier 1 running back.
Oh, yeah. Even though he might be splitting carries to Kareem Hunt.
I'm going to say Devontae Adams.
Okay. Hey, I like that.
I also drafted him. So.
I like that a lot.
I got a lot of skin in this game.
A lot of skin. No, I love Devontae. He was a great...
Yeah, Tyreek Hill could also get it,
He was... honestly, I think Devontae was the best receiver last year.
Yeah.
With, like, D-Hop and Tyreek Hill, like, right up close.
Yeah.
So
D-Hop's, the three of them are really good.
Those are, like, the 3 best.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. But, yeah, alright. What else?
I think that's it. Yeah, we covered everything.
Alright.
Alright, so this has been another great episode of the Tom Talks podcast. We out. Catch y'all later.
See you, bitches.
Deuces. Peace.